Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Why high merch sales don't always mean you're over. For over 2 decades, Randy Orton has been a cornerstone of WWE, a living legend whose name is synonymous with wrestling excellence. Known as the Viper, Orton has carved out a legacy that few can rival, with a career filled with championship gold, unforgettable moments, and a reputation as one of the most calculated performers in the business. But even legends have their doubts, and in a recent revelation, Orton's former tag team partner, Matt Riddle, shared a fascinating insight into Orton's mindset during their time as RK-Bro. The story, as told by Riddle on Stories with Briscoe and Bradshaw, is a candid look at the complexities of professional wrestling stardom. It's a tale of self-reflection, unexpected partnerships, and the harsh realities of the industry. And it all centers around one simple question: what does it really mean to be over? In the world of professional wrestling, being over is the ultimate goal. It's the moment when the crowd is fully invested in you, when your entrance music hits and the arena erupts in cheers or boos. If you're a heel, it's when fans chant your name, wear your merch, and hang on your every move. Being over means you've transcended the scripted nature of the business and connected with the audience on a visceral, emotional level. But here's the thing. Being over isn't always black and white. It's not just about crowd reactions or merchandise sales. It's about longevity, impact, and the intangible it factor that separates the good from the great. And as Randy Orton once pointed out to Matt Riddle, even when the numbers look good, you might not be as over as you think. Let's rewind to 2021. Matt Riddle, the original Bro, was carving out his niche on WWE's Raw brand. Known for his laid-back persona, flip-flops, and MMA-inspired in-ring style, Riddle was a polarizing figure. Some fans loved his carefree attitude, while others found it grating. Meanwhile, Randy Orton was in the midst of a career resurgence. After years of playing the villain, Orton had embraced a more fan-friendly persona, showcasing a side of himself that fans hadn't seen in years. The two couldn't have been more different. Orton was the seasoned veteran, a methodical and calculating performer with a reputation for perfection. Riddle was the new age rebel, a free spirit who marched to the beat of his own drum. But sometimes opposites attract, and that's exactly what happened when Riddle pitched the idea of teaming up with Orton. According to Riddle, the initial reaction to his tag team idea was less than enthusiastic. When he approached the WWE officials with the concept, he was met with laughter. At the time, Orton was dealing with a back injury and was reportedly unhappy with the creative direction of his storyline with Braun Strowman. The idea of pairing him with Riddle seemed, on the surface, like a mismatch. But Riddle didn't give up. He saw potential in the partnership, a chance to create something fresh and exciting. And when he finally got the chance to pitch the idea to Orton himself, the Viper was surprisingly receptive. I went up to Randy and said, "Hey, what do you think about teaming up?" Riddle recalled. And he was like, "You know what? Let's do it." What followed was one of the most entertaining tag team runs in recent WWE history. RK-Bro was an unlikely pairing, but it worked. The chemistry between Orton and Riddle was undeniable, blending Orton's veteran savvy with Riddle's unorthodox charm. Fans quickly got behind the duo, cheering for their victories and laughing at their backstage segments. Their merchandise flew off the shelves, and their matches were met with thunderous applause. By all outward appearances, RK-Bro was a success. But behind the scenes, Orton had a different perspective. During one of their conversations, Orton dropped a bombshell on Riddle. Despite the crowd reactions and the merch sales, Orton didn't believe they were truly over. "Randy told me, we're not over," Riddle revealed. And I was like, "What do you mean? Look at the merch sales. Listen to the crowd." But Randy said, "Nah, we're not over." At first glance, Orton's comment might seem harsh or even contradictory. After all, If the fans are cheering and buying your merchandise, doesn't that mean you're over? But Orton's perspective speaks to a deeper understanding of the wrestling business. For Orton, being over isn't just about short-term success. It's about leaving a lasting impact, about being remembered as a defining act of an era. While RK-Bro was undoubtedly popular, Orton seemed to question whether their success would stand the test of time. This mindset is a testament to Orton's experience and wisdom. After more than 20 years in the business, he's seen countless acts come and go. He knows that true stardom isn't just about the here and now. It's about creating a legacy that endures. RK-Bro's run came to an end in May 2022, when they lost the Raw Tag Team Championships to the Usos. Shortly after, Orton took a hiatus from WWE due to injury, leaving Riddle to pursue singles competition. While their time as a team was relatively short-lived, RK-Bro left an indelible mark on WWE programming. But Orton's comments linger, a reminder that even in the face of success, there's always room for growth and reflection. Riddle's story also sheds light on the backstage dynamics of WWE. Pitching an idea to WWE officials can be a daunting task, especially when you're met with skepticism. But Riddle's persistence paid off, proving that sometimes the most unlikely ideas can lead to the greatest successes. It's a lesson in believing in yourself and your vision, even when others doubt you. And it's a testament to the power of collaboration, as Orton's willingness to embrace the partnership ultimately led to one of the most memorable tag teams in recent years. At its core, RK-Bro worked because it felt authentic. The contrast between Orton's seriousness and Riddle's goofiness created a dynamic that fans could connect with on an emotional level. It was a partnership built on mutual respect and a shared desire to entertain. Fans didn't just cheer for RK-Bro because of their in-ring abilities. They cheered because they believed in the story. They saw two unlikely allies who, despite their differences, found common ground and achieved greatness together. While Orton may have questioned whether RK-Bro was truly over, there's no denying the impact they had during their time together. Their matches were consistently entertaining, their segments were must-see TV, and their merchandise sales spoke for themselves. But perhaps more importantly, RK-Bro reminded fans why they love professional wrestling. It's not just about the moves or the championships. It's about the stories, the characters, and the emotional connections that make us care. Randy Orton's honest assessment of RK-Bro's success is a fascinating glimpse into the mind of a wrestling legend. It's a reminder that stardom in the wrestling business is a complex, ever-evolving concept. What looks like success on the surface might not always tell the whole story. For Matt Riddle, the experience of teaming with Orton was undoubtedly a career highlight. And while Orton's comments might have been a reality check, they also serve as a challenge, a call to strive for more, to aim higher, and to leave a legacy that truly stands the test of time. In the end, RK-Bro was more than just a tag team. They were a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected partnerships can lead to the greatest successes. And whether or not they were over in Orton's eyes, there's no denying that they left an indelible mark on the hearts of wrestling fans everywhere. So, the next time you see a wrestler with a top-selling t-shirt or hear a crowd erupt in cheers, remember Randy Orton's words. Being over isn't just about the numbers. It's about the impact, the connection, and the legacy you leave behind. And in that regard, RK-Bro will always be remembered as one of the most entertaining acts in WWE history.